What is Moldova like? It's a country filled with contrasts, the old and the new, like the grandma who lives in the village without indoor plumbing and hot water, who lives off of her garden making placentas or tending goat, to the house only a few blocks down from her with satellite TV and all modern amenities, to Chisinau, the capital of Moldova, where beautiful women roam around in 6-inch heels and Westerners hang out in coffee shops. This contrast is apparent also in its architecture, where the outside is a beautiful European architectural style, but the inside is a completely different Sovietic style. Moldova does not have dryers for clothes, but it has the fastest Wi-Fi available even in the villages, almost as if this country from the old world has simply skipped over into a modern one. In Moldova, they love bread, feasts, eating and drinking. These men do not stop eating even when they're fixing a car. In Moldova, some funny customs are that men feel very comfortable hanging out topless or in their boxers, and at weddings it is customary for the bride and the groom to wear on their bodies all the gifts brought by guests. But the most surprising thing about Moldova are all the Mercedes and BMWs on the streets. The monthly average salary for Moldova is $200, so where is all the money coming from? When you see stretches of empty houses in rural villages because people have gone abroad to work, it's apparent where the money is coming from. The biggest problem Moldova faces is its mass emigration. Almost 25% of its 4.4 million population are working abroad, most illegally. Things not to like about Moldova are garbage on the streets, dogs tied to 3-foot chains, starving animals on the streets, outhouses, freezing winters. But the things to love about Moldova are the beautiful landscapes, the fertile soil that can grow anything, gold-tipped churches, roses everywhere in spring, hardworking people, and beautiful women who take looking good very seriously. So what do I do in Moldova? I work for Obvious, the Association for Fashion Industry of Moldova. It's a non-profit organization set up by the USAID Seed Project of Moldova by the American people to support the fashion industry of Moldova. So what is the Moldovan fashion industry like? It is the number 2 exporting industry of Moldova. It employs over 20,000 people, mostly women. It is a growing industry. In 2010, apparel exports reached 234 million, or 2.7 times the amount reported in 2000. What's clearly lacking in Moldova currently are marketing, branding, and merchandising expertise. Visual merchandising is almost non-existent here. Also, the lack of resources. For instance, there are only three fabric retail shops in Moldova. Currently, there are no wholesale fabric shops or a textile library or a textile resource center of any kind in Moldova. And these are the types of things that we are working to make better to enable Moldova to become more competitive in the international marketplace. A project we are working on right now is the creation of a fashion accelerator at the university to help young designers establish successful businesses by providing studio space, trainings, and other resources. In this center, we're hoping to launch Moldova's first textile library. This center is the first of its kind in Moldova. As a part of my work at Obvious, I currently teach fashion merchandising and marketing at the university, and I see firsthand that what Moldova has is a lot of talent. What they need are more resources, international level education, and more exposure to global market practices. Now that Moldova's elections have concluded that Moldova will continue on its path towards European Union, we are all hopeful that with the right support, Moldova will grow their exports to international markets, and that soon you will all be buying Moldovan products.